Today, Husson University announced that Bruce MacGregor has passed away at the age of 87. Now, MacGregor was a part of Husson for 50 years, coaching golf, baseball, and basketball. He led Husson to 26 championships, 7 national tournament appearances, and won Coach of the Year 9 times across those 3 sports. MacGregor has been inducted into 5 different Halls of Fame, including the Maine Basketball Hall of Fame in 2015. He also served as Husson's Director of Athletics from 1978 to 1984. In a statement, the university called him an inspiration to many and said that he motivated athletes and coaches to strive for excellence in all that they did.